that KimPorter had actual footage of Diddy giving Andre Harrell top.
They're going to make a show called Surviving Diddy. KimPorter had a book. She died. Andre Harrell had a book coming out. He died. Heavy D had a book coming out. He died. Something need to happen with Diddy.
Hey guys, it's Dawn with a special video. In this video, we're going to talk about the conspiracy that has been made and ignored about Diddy, Puffy, aka the man who likes to make a bunch of babies and be gay, you know, behind the scenes. If you guys remember in the 1900s, there was a model from Georgia by the name of KimPorter who dated Al B. Shore. He was a singer back in the day. He was the one who sung the song Forever My Lady, who said the song was about KimPorter. They had a child by the name Quincy Brown. He was adopted by Diddy Puffy Combs, which I don't know why Diddy would adopt any children. He's a child himself. And not being sure why Al B. Shore would let Diddy adopt his child, but I guess you can say it's a nice gesture somewhat. It's something behind the scenes that we don't know about that happened with that situation. But fast forward to 1993, KimPorter starts dating Diddy and welcomed their child in 1998 by the name of Christian Combs. After a year of giving birth to Christian Combs, KimPorter and Diddy split because allegedly Diddy was sleeping with up-and-coming singer J-Lo. Yes, not only do J-Lo steal vocals, lyrics, she also steals men. After Diddy and KimPorter split in 1999, he started paying attention to up-and-coming artist J-Lo for 2 years straight. And then in December of 1999, his artist Shine from Bad Boys Records had an album release at a club where shots were fired. J-Lo and Diddy both fled the scenes and was later pulled over by cops and taken into custody. After being in jail for 14 hours, once J-Lo was released from jail, J-Lo stopped, communicating with Puffy. Puffy kept trying to get into contact with J-Lo, but J-Lo didn't want those problems. She wanted the BBC, but not those problems. Her career was just taking off stealing vocals, and she thought of her career first, so she was on her Kylie and Travis situation. So this is where things take a turn. In 2003, KimPorter and Diddy Puffy got back together. When asked about rekindling her relationship with Diddy, Porter said she never believed Diddy and Lopez would last. He just got caught up in the hype, she said, and my man is Mr. Hype. That relationship wasn't real. The world just saw the lights and the camera, but I knew what was really going on. He was still in love with me. So as you can see, KimPorter felt confident in her and Diddy, lasting a very long time. So she obviously thought that her and J-Lo didn't compete. I feel like KimPorter thought Diddy was going to change, but as far as still loving her, I don't understand how that could be, her thing of thought when he cheated on her while she was pregnant. And then they broke up the same year she gave birth. And in 2006, when KimPorter and Diddy welcomed twin girls, things started to take a turn for the worse. There has been allegations of abuse, curfew, and all types of rules Diddy had for people he dated. Kim didn't want to abide by those rules. Diddy didn't want Kim dating anyone while Diddy dated everybody he could, get his hands on. He sent people watching Kim as she went shopping and did everything. It was just a whole, 24-hour surveillance. In 2007, allegedly, KimPorter had messages in her phone texting an executive producer that was found by Diddy, and Diddy allegedly sent threats to the man and beat the man and was later found dead in 2008. It was ruled a suicide, of course, in his Atlanta home, but people think foul play had, partaken in this situation. Or did he? Soon after the producer's death, she was seen around with Jackie from ATL. And obviously that sent Diddy in a frenzy because according to reports, Diddy told the man that he would erase him from the earth and that he will have him killed. So Diddy does have a violent past. In 2010, a former bad boy artist by the name of Mark Curry wrote a book called Dancing with the Devil, where he talked about everything that happened in Bad Boys and everything that was alleged as far as the beating and Diddy finding out Kim was texting the producer. Fast forward to the time of her death, 2018. Kim and Diddy were, allegedly arguing because Diddy allegedly found KimPorter texting Cassie. And at that time, KimPorter was no longer dating Diddy, but she was feeding, information to Cassie, and Diddy didn't like that. Diddy needed somebody he can control, and KimPorter obviously wasn't that type, so he found that in Cassie. And when he found out they were texting, that kind of, put a damper on his plans with Cassie. String her along and waste her time. Because when he was with Kim, he was asked in an Essence magazine, why wouldn't he marry Kim? And he said he's not ready, at 37 years old as hell. So it seems as if Kim didn't want Cassie to go through what she went through, or she just wanted Diddy for herself. But they were caught texting and made Diddy mad. Both women had different reactions to Diddy's outrage of them both texting. Whether Kim was as if saying, we're both grown, we're going to do what we want to do, whether Cassie was just agreeing and nodding. Cassie soon came to her senses, and in October of that same year, her and Diddy split. And months after that, on November the 15th, KimPorter will be found unresponsive in her bed. Los Angeles Department wants to say her cause of death is because of pneumonia, but people like L.B. Shore thinks otherwise in his deleted post from social media.
This man knows that something is fishy. I believe that L.B. Shore has information as well. He doesn't know what to do. He's wrestling with himself. His soul is unsettled because he knows something is not right when it comes to what potentially happened to KimPorter.
But there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. They have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
So when it all comes down to it, these beautiful kids doesn't have a mother because their father decided that he decides when people should be able to speak on something or, be sheltered, away from the public, to be able to speak their mind. This man is now a billionaire off of taking from people, hurting people, eliminating people. These are not conspiracies. These are actual facts that have been exposed, and the people who have exposed them are no longer with us. It's a pattern. People made light of this situation. People tried to cover up the situation, and people made jokes. Meanwhile, we have lost many people due to this man. It'll never stop if people never speak up. Let me know how you guys feel about this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one.